I bet.
I believe so. Let's ask if she can get started sooner rather than later. If...
What? Something wrong?
Hush. They sound quite...
From what I've heard, a lot of people have been copying Kagari and Notio's wedding ceremony.
Yeah, it's a traditional Renin ceremony, but ever since they got married, it's gotten super popular, even among Danon couples.
The whole thing was just so lovely. It was my first time attending a...
Lovely. Oh, and all the food they served.
I know, there was so much food, but everything they served was carefully chosen. And the flowers, the arrangement they chose for... Also, during the banquet after the ceremony, Kagari and Notio were telling... They said it was okay if it was simple and bare bones. They just wanted a warm place where they could spend their day. A joyous ceremony for a loving couple starting a new life together. I guess dreams really can come true. It was a perfect day.
Sounds like someone may have been taking notes.
No, it's not like that. Anyway, Kisara, how about you?
Me? Well, I certainly don't think marriage is the most important thing in life. That said, I'll admit having a wedding ceremony does seem nice.
Really? It sounds like you both feel the same way then. Oh, speaking of which, Kisara, do you remember what you said at...
You mean how if you can't catch a bouquet, you'll end up always being single and alone? Yeah,
What? It isn't?
Apparently not. I actually just found out recently myself. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't...
This is quite an interesting conversation.
Seriously? Who cares about weddings and all that kind of stuff?
If we must. Personally, I feel it's rather boorish of you to spoil their fun.
Hey, you guys talking about weddings?
Oh, you three are finally back. Yeah, it turns out weddings...
I have heard the same. There is no denying that Notio and Kagari's ceremony was a
That's for sure. Even after the ceremony was over?
I don't know about...
Really? I guess...
Law must be misremembering, that's all. Anyway, I've got a dinner to make.
Seems like it's a bit of a touchy subject for her. It would probably...
What is it, Alphen?
No, sorry, I'm just realizing that I had no idea that weddings were popular. That Shion was so interested in them. Any of it.
Don't let it get to you. Paying attention to such things is simply not...
Damn, Dohalim! Are you trying to cheer the poor guy up or rub salt in the wound?
No, it's fine, Law. Dohalim is right. Still, it's something I need to work on. Otherwise, it could get me into real trouble in the future. Maybe someday I'll, find someone I want to marry. If my bride is someone who cares deeply about the wedding ceremony, then that means it should be important to me, too. I don't want to use my own ignorance as an excuse to make my bride... That would be a huge burden for one person.
That may be the case, but I'm still not sure what...
I just think that it's important to know about weddings. Not only weddings, but marriage in general. I want to do some research and fill in the gaps in my knowledge. That way I'll have the confidence to help out, but I've never done something like this before. I have no...
You're saying you want us to help you out? You got it! To be honest, I don't...
Thanks, Law.
Oh, speaking of which, you should definitely make sure to ask Shion for help. There's probably nothing about nuptial...
No. Sorry, but I, want to keep this... I'm doing this for my own benefit. So I want to do as much of it as possible. I realize I'm asking for some assistance from all of you guys, but I don't want to bother Shion with this. If I did, then I'd end up I really want to avoid that. So I want to do this research, but I also...
Whoa, that was a whole lot of words. But I think I get... You could have just said you don't want to cause trouble by not knowing anything, because you finally decided you want to marry Shion. Ow!
You need to work on your filter, Law. You don't have to say every thought that pops into your head. You aren't a little kid, are you?
Ah! Oh. Sorry.
My. Those growing pains can sure pack a wallop.
At any rate, I think I speak for all of us when I say we are sympathetic to your cause. We shall assist in your research and keep it to ourselves. You should go about this endeavor in your own way. If you do not wish to involve Shion at this time, then so be it. But be mindful that should she find out, you'll likely need to explain all of this to her.
The pursuit of knowledge is a noble one. I'm rooting for you, Alphen.
Thanks, all of you. I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity to gather as